What's up, everybody? It's Annie and Bearded Man here on Take on the Cannon Rule podcast. We're hanging out. Tell everybody who you are, where you are, what you're doing, man.
I'm in Albuquerque. I'm Chris. Everybody knows me as Prophecy Productions, also Dark Arts Graphics. Been doing it for a long time.
If you have a logo, you need to know this guy because he could probably make your logo better.
Oh, thanks. I try my best. Yeah.
So you're on Instagram under... Say it again.
Prophecy Productions.
Spelt normal, everything, no underscores, right?
Yeah. 505, you can always reach me.
Right.
Always doing business. I mean, if you want to know a little bit of background about me.
Yeah, most definitely. Let's get into that. Let's talk about because I know you reached out. I met you through Tunes.
Yeah.
Doing a little bit of outreach in the community, helping out the community. You did a really dope flyer for that event, which mad props to you on that.
Yeah.
And then we kind of linked up, man. I've had my logo going for a while. You did that up really dope. Did a cool Christmas logo. Yeah. Now you're doing the birthday bash flyer, dude, killing it. The wife loves it, so happy life, happy life.
Right. I feel you on that one.
So, what got you into graphics, or how the hell did you get so good at it, or
Yeah. Okay. So, I dropped out of high school when I was 15. I told everyone,
fuck the system.
Yeah, this just ain't for me.
It's an institutional.
Yeah, so right away I just went and got my GED or high school equivalency.
Nice.
And then, at 15, you can't find a job at 15. So my dad's like, either school or work. He's military, so shout out, Pops. And,
nice. Shout out for your service.
Right. So he didn't want us to join the service or anything either, so you can't get hired at 15. So I was like, school, only option, you know what I mean? Went to C&M, got my first degree in welding.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. At the same time, I was a musician, Everybody knows me as, an artist.
What, you play music? You play, instruments, or?
Yeah, well, I rap, record, I play bass.
Oh, dope. Okay.
Drums, turntables. Piano's my favorite, you know what I mean?
Oh, you'll definitely have to come hang out there because you haven't even seen anything. I have a whole fucking setup.
Oh, yeah. We got a studio and stuff,
Nice. Yeah, same here. I got the keys. I got the PA system, drums, 4 or 5 guitars. Just got rid of my tables.
Yeah.
They were all fucking up and I couldn't afford to get them fixed. So.
Oh, shit.
Get what you can for them.
Right.
Part them out.
So, my dad was curious in the business. He's retired. So, in 2007, I did a movie. I just did music for him, actually. The dude needed music. He's out in Texas. Christopher Jones. Check him out. He's going to be doing a promo for Comic-Con also.
Nice.
Yeah, so after I did the welding, I was in music. Couldn't find anybody to do graphics for me. Always hard, you know what I mean?
Right.
So then I was just like, fuck it. Next degree I'm going to get is in graphic design. So I did that. Got that in a year and a half. And that was 2010. So I've pretty much been doing it since then, even before. And it's just been turning real serious. People
been kicking ass on logos since the typewriter.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. You do really good work. You do good stuff, man. I dig it. It's clean.
Well, yeah. So after that, I worked for the TV station for a little bit at CW and My 50 TV. You know what I mean? Then when they got bought out by, I forgot who, because they've been bought out a few times by now.
Probably Disney or Comcast.
So got laid off and then just always freelancing.
Nice.
Work on a lot of projects for people in New Mexico, around the industry, a lot of connections.
So if somebody listening to this podcast, no matter where they are, man, if they need some work done, can they hit you up, or?
Yeah, I do everything worldwide. I've done things for Nick Cannon, people out in Jersey, New York, California, Texas, Denver.
Nice.
Atlanta.
What's the best way to reach out to you for everyone out here listening?
If you're listening, just hit me up at Prophecy Productions 505 at gmail.com. You can reach out, touch me anytime. I'm always around, up late nights. My best art's at night.
I know, say, I get creative as fuck at night.
So, got Comic-Con coming January 17th through the 19th.
That's a huge thing you're working on, man. Comic-Con's been coming around for years. It's a big thing. It travels around. It's a big event. And you're doing all the graphics and all the artwork for them, too. So, huge props on that, too.
Yeah, 10-year anniversary. Got a bunch of good people coming. Creed. People from the Mandalorian. Boondock Saints, my favorite. I'm going to get those autographs. I already told homie I don't want to pay for shit. Get all the autographs.
Yeah, that's cool.
I want all that. I got the DVDs ready, set up for the Boondocks.
Tell we'll smoke about fat.
Right.
Till they haven't seen a joint, till they fucking see one of the joints we're going to roll up for them.
Beardman style.
It'd be the size of the gun you carry in the movie, bro.
Yeah. And then a couple years back, I did a movie for Arctic. I was a welder and prop guy, you know what I mean? Met a lot of good people on that set.
Nice.
So, yeah. I mean, I pretty much work with everyone in town. Everybody knows me. James Blackburn from True TV at It House now. Alan Edgar, New Mexico Film Office. Shit, I can't even tell you everyone. G.I. Joe, holla at him, you know what I mean? Always a good guy. Check out his web series. Yeah, been doing it a long time, you know. It's just takes, I don't know.
It's got to be a passion too, though, man. You know what I mean? You can't do something for so long and not like it, you know?
Yeah, you gotta love what you're doing.
Yeah, it's creativity. It's art, you know? It's a form of art.
Yeah, that's what I tell people. It's definitely art mixed with computer sciences. You know,
right?
That's how it works. Can't do one without the other.
I remember back in the day, and I'm probably going to date myself, but like, before really even, like, I remember my school was like one of the first schools to have a computers in it. Like, we were like a pilot school to see. And, but not before that, though, I was like fucking around with the little Etch-a-Sketches. Trying to draw shit on them and trying to get down on the Etch-a-Sketches, dude. I had a buddy that was sick as fuck. Like, you bastard.
Right?
And like, that's what he does now. He does graphic design and shit. I'm like, should have known. You were doing that shit before the computer? No.
Yeah. You know, it was weird because when I got the degree, most people didn't understand why I was getting it.
Oh, what? Yeah. There's no future in this.
Yeah, they like just didn't see because New Mexico, you know, it's hard to get people to follow advertising.
It still is.
Yeah.
Shit. 10 years later from you get your degree, it's still hard to get people here to grasp the fact that branding is important.
Yeah.
Like, it
you
really
can go
is.
all over the country, anywhere else, out of the country, you know, big.
It's brand recognition, man. You walk in a store and there's a pair of shoes that are nice as fuck with nothing on them, but there's a nice pair of shoes with a swoosh on them.
Yeah.
What's everyone going to get? It's brand recognition.
Yeah. You know, there's a graphic design like story that goes out there. Like the dude that sold Nike their logo, he sold it to him for like $50. And now it's like $1 billion.
$1 billion logo.
More, you know what I mean? So they control shit.
That dude's all fuck.
Yeah. So it's like a good graphic designer story they always tell.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It's crazy, but it's needed though, because like everything's branded. Like they have that game. There's even that board game called Logo, where like it's a board game based off recognition of brand of like companies' logos. Yeah. So good logo, strong.
Yeah. Easily recognizable.
That's the other thing too. It has to be easy to recognizable, easy to remember, and like not similar. Something like not like, oh wait a minute, is that so and so or is that something? No, it needs to be like definite, you know.
Yeah. And then nowadays you can't even use icons and trademark them anymore. So they put a stop to that because they need to be more creative logos. So if you try to go trademark stuff now, if it doesn't reach a certain, you know, style,
creativity level.
Yeah, they tell you can't even do anything with that. You can't be using icons no more, people. I'm just letting you know on your thing. And I do catch all those people out there doing it.
Photoshopping,
like
clip art and some shit together.
Yeah, so like I even tell people like sometimes if I see them stealing other people's logos and they put their brand on it, I'll approach them and be like, hey, you know, I will show them the stolen logo and be like, you know, you should take care of this because you don't want to catch a lawsuit.
Right. Oh yeah, there's a few companies, man, that have almost caught lawsuits for doing like, you know, like those little dab rigs, the little juice box dab rigs they were doing. I won't mention companies' names, but they were mimicking a lot of like, you know, they're mimicking High C and Minute Maid and shit like
exactly.
that.
That's what I was telling my girl.
Dude, that's why that glass company is not really around anymore because they had to pay up.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And there's a few of them out there like top-end brands and
you see it all the time.
Yeah, they put them to a stop. I mean,
a lot of the time though, you see that the brands that are like doing that though typically are like your black market brands. Is what I noticed. A lot of them are black market brands, like one taking cereal logos and fucking candy logos and Santa Claus.
Real professionals know you don't want to go that route. No, you know what I mean.
You're not gonna take. Oh, I'm eating some Fruit Loops today. Fuck yeah, it's my new logo, Toucan Sam. We're gonna put some wax dripping off his beak. Call it good.
Right. Kellogg's gonna come collect on you.
You're quick. Michael Phelps be knocking at your door.
Right. And, you know, Disney's very famous for that. You know what I mean? Even when it comes to fan art. So, you know, it's always like, you know, a gray area to... Yeah. It's a gray area in art sometimes, you know, but when you, like, re-render things in your own rendition. But, you know, you still can even catch a fade of it just so they can warn you, like, hey, it's coming a little close.
You're crossing the line there, buddy.
You know, like sometimes brands don't want to be affiliated with certain things either. That's why, you know.
Exactly, like, yeah, for them.
Yeah, I mean, each brand wants to go their own route. If they're going the sporting route or they're going to go the school route, you know what I mean?
Exactly, they don't want to be tied in with alcohol or race cars or cannabis or whatever it may be.
Yeah, because I did like some logos for like sporting teams, like for youth sporting teams, you know what I mean? So you got to understand the different demographics.
When you talk about youth sporting teams, man, it's kind of weird. I remember when I was working at dispensaries, you know, a while back, I had a Yaffle League come into the dispensary and was wanting us to sponsor their Yaffle League. I'm like, I don't really know how that would work out. I'm not really sure we could do that. Like,
it's like, I would want to. I love to help the community.
I would love,
but it's like,
see this gray area here I'm fucking with?
So people just got to understand that. But, that's the thing about marketing. I always try to tell my clients, and, I just don't do graphic design because when you've worked as many businesses as I have, you know what I mean? You sort of have to learn every business because you have to know.
Jack of all trades.
Yeah, it's like, well, if I got a tile guy, I have to know his demographics and who he's going for marketing. Different than a Comic-Con guy. That's, you know what I mean?
Way different market.
Yeah, and it goes for every business. You know what I mean? No matter what it is.
Yeah, man, that's what is good, man. You got to know your clients. Got to know their clients.
Mm-hmm. You get to meet a lot of great people. A lot of great businessmen, you know what I mean? Make a lot of relationships. Known a lot of people since I was really young because I started out young, you know what I mean? Nice. Most people don't even believe me when I told them when I started how old I was. You know? Like, oh, and shit.
Like you said, you're from here, right?
Yeah, born and raised Albuquerque.
Nice.
Yeah, I've been here my whole life.
That's cool, man. A lot of people, it's crazy. Like, a lot of people you meet here, it's like, I think Albuquerque is like a real 50-50 city. Like, half the people here are like, nah, man, I moved here. And half the people are like, no, I'm from here. Like, it's really a split city.
Yeah.
It really is. It's crazy. A lot of people have like a lot of love for the city. And a lot of people are like, nope, I'm getting the fuck out. Like,
or they say that and then they never leave.
Yeah.
I'm still here.
Fucking getting out, bro. As soon as I graduate, I'm getting out. What, you graduating from your doctorates or what the fuck? Got you in high school, fool. 10 years later.
Right.
That's funny, man. Yeah. So, like, after Comic-Con, you got any other big, like, designs or big things coming up? Or
Yeah, so I got a domestic violence tour going around, and that's
So you're just cruising around beating up people or what?
No.
Yeah? Gonna hang out at Comic-Con, get some superpowers, drive around, fuck up some people. It's gonna be great.
Right.
No, that's cool, though. About domestic violence is a big thing.
So I got Crescito, Jesse Barardo from Blood In, Blood Out. I hooked up with Mark, Anthony Baca. He's the one that, like, got it together, the whole event. He's setting up 4 dates. I had to check. One's in Amarillo, Clovis, Albuquerque, and Lubbock.
Nice.
So the Albuquerque event,
awareness.
Yeah, all to wear awareness about domestic violence. You know what I mean? So shout outs to them. They're gonna do big. So we're gonna be getting a promo from him. He talked to him. I'm just a guy sort of behind the guy. You know what I mean?
That's cool. Man. I do a lot of charity work. Give back a lot to the Barrett House, which is a battered women's shelter here in town.
Yeah.
Like, that's cool, man. That's cool you're doing that. It's always good to do a lot of community things, too.
Yeah, definitely. And but the last event's going to be at the Ramada here in Albuquerque. And that's going to be on Super Bowl, actually.
Oh, nice.
So it's actually going to be, the whole thing. You get the Super Bowl party.
Nice. So, Party for a cause.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm about that.
I'll have to send you a link, post it up, whatever.
Yeah, man, send me all your links. We're going to wrap up whenever we got like a minute and a half left. We're going to send me all the links, for your page, for what you're doing, for your events.
Definitely.
We'll get them up here on the Take on the Counter World podcast pages, which is on a bunch of different platforms. All you guys out there listening, man, you know what you're listening on. Keep tuning in. Keep appreciating it. We're going to keep having great guests on like this. You heard him, man. You got to hit him up. I'll have the links on the page so you guys can find him. Even if you're wondering about your logo, even if you think your logo's the shit, send it to him. Watch me. Trust me. Send him your logo. Check it out. Check out his work. It's great. Unbeatable prices. Awesome dude. Great family guy. So check him out, man. Awesome having you on. I appreciate it.
I appreciate it. Thank you for inviting me. I always have a great time.
Right? It's always
time
good.
I come through, it's always nice. So.
Just getting high and living life, man.
Shout out to you. You're doing big things. So
cool, man. Appreciate you.
We got business in the future.
Yeah, most definitely. You'll definitely hear more about him, more about us. Check it out for some collabs. Check out the Instagram page and all the other platforms. As I always say, man, peace out. Unite, not fight.
Yep.